Hello there, Terry here. Hey, let me get this off for a moment. Getting ready to head out, and I want to do a video and talk to you about 3 secrets that the best live video presenters use for Zoom, Facebook Live, and others. And number 3 is going to amaze you. I'm going to put my mask back on here, heading out and being safe and all that, and get some outside work. And by the way, let me show you right now where we are looking out right now over Orlando, and over there, that's Disney World over there. Although kind of closed right now, but we're going to have a great time looking at these things that you'll want to know when you are doing live presentations and live video, and it's going to be helpful. Okay, getting in the elevator right now. Here it goes. Opening up. Yes, indeed. Come in here, and I'm going to use my little cloth here and touch the buttons that way. There we go. The gloves are on their way. That's a long order, though. But we're going to be doing that, and we're going to get outside in just a moment. Alrighty, and I'm outside now, walking through the beautiful sunshine day, and can put my mask safely over there. Didn't bump into anybody, but that's okay. It's good to be safe. Make sure it's there. You know, when you're doing live video, there's a lot of potential in that. There's something about doing it live that, well, it's just exciting. It's something that's really good. And the first thing, the most important thing you want to be aware of is look into the camera. So too many people are looking over here like this, and they're talking like that all the time. They're looking over here. Have you noticed that? One of the things you want to do is find out where is that webcam and look into it. Hey, I run into that problem myself too. Sometimes I'm looking over here, I'm looking at my face because we're taught by our mamas to look at someone in the eye when we're talking to them. And you know what? Our mamas were right. However, mamas often didn't know about webcams when they told us that. And so now you've got to look into the webcam. Number one most important thing is going to be make sure you get that when you're looking into the camera and when you want to make sure that video is working just right. And now down here by the pool, one of my favorite places, but we're not using it a whole lot right now. But I can safely take this off. I'm the only one down here, so I've got a whole lot more than just those 6 feet of separation. I've got a lot more. But what you want to do on number 2 is the most important part of video, and that is audio. Making sure that your audio is working well is the key. And I might put in a comment also, make sure that when you're using the mask, that then you make sure that it doesn't knock out your earbuds. So audio is the most important part. That's why I'm using these earbuds right now. I want my voice to come through clearly for you. People can tolerate video that's not so good. They can put up a little bit, but if they can't hear you, they're out of there. They're not going to put up with it. So you want to make sure that audio you have is good. Use a microphone. I'm using these earbuds right now on my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. That's what I'm using here. I often use my MacBook Pro as well, and I like to use the Yeti microphone from Blue. Yeti microphone is a classic that's been around for a long time. Also, the Raspberry is a good one, although they're not making that anymore over at Blue. Now they're making the Nano Yeti. The Nano Yeti is the little brother, the new little brother of the Yeti that's the classic, and the Nano Yeti, real nice. I'm subscribing that to my clients that I'm working with right now, and I probably sold a bunch of them, tons of those for my clients, for Blue, recommending it for my clients, and it really makes a big difference in the audio. So make sure that number 2 is you get really good audio. And now seated over here by the pool, just so you can see the pool is there, we got it, and I'm going to sit down over here one of these tables and just relax a little bit, just you and me talking, having a good time here on this. And the third point, so important, is you want to connect and interact with people. One thing that we want to avoid by all means is the terrible B word, boring. You want to stay away from boring. You want to make sure that you're giving something that is lively and dynamic, because think about it, when you're doing your live video, you're competing with the entire internet. That's right, the entire internet. They can quickly jump over here or there, or they're on their cell phones, you know, famously. They're over there on their mobile cell phones while they're going, oh yeah, I'm listening to you. Sure, I'm doing that. Yeah, right. What you've got to do as a presenter is you can't get mad at them for not paying attention. You need to get disciplined with yourself instead to present interactive video. I just finished a series of programs for a little over a year with the National Speakers Association. They asked me to head up a product that we would call the VIP Suite. And VIP stood for Virtual Interactive Presentation. I got to talk to some of the top, very best speakers in the world. in the world, asking them about their marketing and telling stories and how to present better and those kinds of things. It really, really were nice. Well, what we did is we made sure we interacted with people. How did we do that? We got questions. Of course, there's a chat session in Zoom. We used Zoom for all of this. And I would encourage you to use that chat, use the Q&A that Zoom's webinar has. Very nice, so you can have that, and kind of chat would be one thing, and then Q&A would be a little different as well. So you've got both of those there. And you also want to make sure that you can use the breakout rooms. Breakout rooms are really nice, because what you can do as a presenter, keep it lively and interactive. You can say, okay, we're going to take a break now for 10 minutes. And by the way, you can set a timer in Zoom, so it's only 10 minutes. And those of you that are interested in Oogie Woogies are over here in A. And those of you interested in Eegie Beegies over here in B. And those of you that are interested in Dooley Floppers over here in C, or whatever. You get it. You can break out different groups, and then you can come back in about 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever you want. You just set the timer for it. Then you, as the presenter, can go to the different rooms saying, hey, how's it going? What you coming up with? And the people are there interacting, getting good ideas. Something that's really, really nice. By the way, another way you can interact in Zoom is with polls. People love to find out how they stand versus everyone else, or with everyone else. Do you want option A, B, C, or D? Okay, everyone go ahead and vote now. And they can go in and they tap and vote, and then you see the results coming on the screen. You see the percentages, and it's all anonymous, which is really nice. So that way you can cover a lot of ground, and people really like those kind of things. So I think you want to make sure that you do those kind of things, and then make sure that you've got the option of staying in touch with people in another way. Here's one that I saw that Vin Zhang used just a little while ago. He was going to give someone in the audience, there were probably several, 15, 20, maybe 50, I think there were 50 some people that were joining him for a live presentation on Facebook. And he said, okay, the first one to type the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever the number was, will be the one that I'm going to ask. And so he just watched the comments there, and the first one that typed that in was the one he selected, and had that person interact with him. Great little technique, and Vin, thank you very much for sharing that. I think that's a great idea and a good way to keep it lively. So remember, the most important thing is that interaction. Well, these are 3 tips. Now, there's a lot more, of course, with live video. I talk about this a lot. I'm working with clients right now extensively, particularly at this time with the coronavirus. As I'm recording this, it's still there, and we're still working to make sure that we use our masks as we should, and make sure that we're using the right kind of distancing, the social connections, I like to say, and the physical distancing. I don't like social distancing. I don't like that term, but I do believe firmly 6 feet minimum, wear your mask, don't touch your face, all those kind of good things that we're supposed to do and what the experts are telling us to do. So video, it has a lot of power. Live video can really be outstanding, and I encourage you to look into it. Hey, let me know what you think. I really want to hear from you. Please leave a comment below. Leave a comment here on whatever platform you're getting this, so that others will be able to benefit from that as well. We're all learning together. And here's a way that you can contribute to help others. Put that in there and leave your question, your comment, if you like what I said, or if you disagree. That's cool too. We do it amicably and peacefully. We'll be able to interface back and forth. And then please share this with your people so that they will be able to benefit from it as well. Live video is hot. You can do a lot. Employ these 3 and more that will help you. I'm Terry Brock at terrybrock.com, and I'll look forward to hearing from you.